Hello people, hello friends, hello family, hello alone with full favor. Like, I have missed you guys. Oh what? It's been what now? Like 8 months, like 8. I feel like I'm doing this over again. Like if you go and watch my very first video, I'm very sure that this was the same way, I was acting. I really miss you guys. I miss doing this. I miss talking to you guys. I miss all of this. Welcome back. If this is your very first time seeing my very beautiful face, I don't look gentle like this on the norms. But as we're coming back, I have to look like this. So please make sure that you click on the subscribe button. That is very, 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 very extremely important. Thank you. Because for you to join this family, you have to click into my heart, and that's the subscribe button. So you click on the subscribe button and the bell button beside it. Very important. And for those of you 710 subscribers who have been with me through thick and thin, thank you guys for coming back to see my face. I know that I'm not so beautiful, but thank you for coming back. Okay, so I've been off for a very long while because I've been doing a lot of things. I started my NGO for People Initiative. Please go and show your girl love. My page on Facebook. Thanks. And well, not to be too emotional about all this. I did a singing video last week. I said if you should go and watch it. You're thinking I cannot sing. Don't try. Go and watch that video. For those of you who are new, there are lots of videos lined up for you from Yawawa to SBA and if there's none that you have not watched, go and just check the catalog and go and watch them. Okay, so today we're going to be talking about something that I learned, through my break. While I went on a break, I learned a lot of things, and this is one of the things I learned, and I felt like, okay, let me just share it to my people. And that is the myth of moving on. I'm going to say it again for those who did not hear my English. The myth of moving on. Okay, so I discovered that when we go through something, even when we go through a heartbreak or a betrayal from a friend, or we go through a hurt, something like that, something that happened in the past or something like that, and we feel like we've moved on from these things, like somebody broke up with you, and after a few months or a year or so, you just suddenly feel in your head that I have moved on from this person. Or probably you were abused by somebody, and growing up and being exposed to a lot of things, you just feel like, okay, you be like, say I don't move on, like, because when they talk about it, you are not you don't feel like crying anymore. The effect, the pain doesn't really strikes deep in your heart. So you just feel like, okay, I think that I've moved on from the situation. But actually, guys, I discovered that sometimes we feel like we've moved on, but actually what we did was run away from the situation. Okay, so let me explain this. Someone broke up with you, and you've cried out your heart, and all those things that come with breakup. Now eating and losing weight and all these things happen, and one day you just said, stand up and shake body, say nothing is doing me now, me I just understand, let me just shake this thing off, and you move on, in quote. But actually what we did was run away from the pain, because this thing is hurting me so much, so let me just make myself so strong, so I push away the pain and I go on with my life. I go on with the normal thing that I am, and sometimes we even change, we become somebody else in the process, and because of that you just think that want to move on, like I have moved on from this situation, the hurt, the abuse, the pain, the heartbreak doesn't hurt me anymore. I learned this because obviously I will tell you experiences. I cannot be telling you from dictionary. Obviously, of course, I used to tell you that 2019 was a year that was very off for me. One of the years I was off in my life, and a lot of things happened. Moving on to 2020, I felt like I'd moved on, because whenever they talk about this particular situation, it doesn't really hurt me that deep anymore. And I just felt like, that's not a normal situation. Until sometime this year, something happened. And I'll tell you later, but just be following the flow of the somethings. Something happened, and I was seated with a friend, and he was questioning me. We were talking about a lot of things, and he talked in that direction. So I don't know if it's because of the environment I found myself, or I don't even know what happened. It was difficult to say I actually moved on in that situation, on that day, that point. I was thinking, people, I thought we had forgotten about this. You know, the person was talking to me, and it was striking me deep, like it was like an old wound was being opened. And that was when I realized that I was actually being strong, because I was tired of the pain. I was tired of hurting. I was tired of that, being in that situation. So I just picked up myself rather, and pick up my baggage and just say, let me just move on to the future. And I changed, obviously. Some things changed about me, thinking that I moved on. Instead, what I did was use some walls to cover the pain. So, guys, listen to me, because I've been checking people's status, I've been following Instagram stories, and I discovered that people are going through a lot of things. People are going through a lot of things in their marriages, in their lives, your friendship, your people relationship, not necessarily for your girlfriend relationship, but people are going through a lot of things. And when you fall in this situation, right, you just pick up yourself. I am a strong person, I can't be hurt. I know that you're a strong person, but let me put it to you that you can be hurt. That thing, like, it can pain you. Allow yourself break down. Like, it is not a bad thing to allow yourself to break down. So it is not a bad thing to actually break down. Like, see, if it takes you 6 months, don't let motivational speakers tell you that no boy can make you cry. Heartbreak can make you cry. Don't let the boy tell you that. What was that? See, if that guy breaks up with you, my sister, cry. Not because of him. I know that no boy is sufficient enough to make you cry, but because of your sanity and your peace of mind, because you will feel like you've moved on until the next guy comes in and does that thing that guy did to hurt you. And that's when it will now ring the bell in your head. You now realize that, wow, I actually did not move on. That friend betrayed you. I understand. I get it. Trust me, I get it. That uncle abused you. That's your relative, did something that messed up your childhood. And growing up, you just feel like, okay, I've just moved on from this. Let me just forget about this. Guys, visit the wound. I know I'm sounding just opposite of whatever Paul Favor would have sounded like, but this break has really taught me a lot of things, and I'm like, okay, let me just bring this to my people. Like, they need to hear this. Break down, go back, visit that past. Do you understand? Like, visit the past again and settle it step by step. Cry when you need to cry. Shout when you need to shout. Do whatever it's you need to do to just make you know that, okay, truly, this thing doesn't hurt me anymore. Talk about it with people. Let people ask you questions about it. Watch movies about it. When you know that this thing, okay, it doesn't hurt me, it doesn't strike as deep, then you know they have really moved on. I want to talk a lot more, but we're going to make this a series. So watch out for the part 2. Yeah, this is going to be a series, and I think I'm going to be bringing other people who are more experienced than myself, so that they can talk about this topic, because I want us to learn. This is 2021. I mean, we're almost ending 2021. And my girls, my guys, we should end 2021 strong, like with a strong heart, like we're actually moving on. You understand? Okay, so please, one thing that you should move on. I said you should move on from the pain, not from alone with Coffee World. Do you understand? So before you move out of this channel, please kindly click on the subscribe button before you move on. Move out of Alone with Coffee World. Click on the subscribe button. Please subscribe and share. People are going through pains. I really feel that you should share this video. And if you're going through one thing or the other, you can DM me on my page on Facebook at Paul Favor. On Instagram, I'm _ Paul Favor. DM me about these things, abuse, whatever it is that you're going through. Trust me, we're going to talk about it. I am going to make your identity so private. I promise. Your secret is safe with me. You understand? Thank you very much. Please don't forget to follow me on Facebook at Paul Favor, Instagram _Paul Favor, and of course subscribe to my YouTube channel. Thank you guys. See ya in the next video.